So good day traders, welcome back. By the way, if you are new and you've not subscribed, once again, I want you to click on the subscribe button, like and share. Now we will be looking at our gold XAU USD for the day on the 7th of September 2020. So currently we are going to start from our top down analysis with our weekly time frame. We would want to see the full picture of our gold and try and predict where our price will be moving tomorrow. So currently now we all can see our gold of recent. If you can to see it, recent movement, we all can see that we are bearish on our gold. By the way, if you have to sit on our weekly time frame, I want you to also notice this is it, weekly time frame. From up here we see this drop, right? Now let's see it on the full view on our weekly time frame. We all can spot some key levels which we will be highlighting. This is our highs here, which is our resistance, and the price came to this area again and it dropped, which means we are taking this up as our resistance level. So another key level here, which is our support level. So this is a level here where it came and it pushes up, it came in and it pushes up, right? So weekly time frame, we are currently at on our support level, by the way. And what are we expecting again? We are all waiting for a rally movement on the weekly time frame. So we are waiting for our gold to give us a bullish move, right? Exactly what we are expecting or waiting for it to happen. But will it happen that tomorrow? I don't think it will happen. Possibly we should be getting the bullish move next week. I believe we would be having it next week, not tomorrow, because we still have a little bit of drop on our gold. To we still have a bit of drop for our gold to come down. We all see this week here, this last candle week here, we want to see it again drop and possibly break below. Let's see if possibly we can take out these lows that I've just, let me zoom it out properly. You see this week here, this huge week here, where this green week here on the 17th of July 2020, there is a huge week here. Now the week is about around 1682. So we would want to see the gold price drop to that level before we might possibly get a bullish move. So gold, by the way, we are still expecting a bearish move, by the way. So soon or sooner we will be having a bullish move, but currently this week we still want to still see it drop a little bit on our gold. So weekly time frame, we are still considering it bearish, a little bit of a bearish move before we see a bullish move on our weekly time frame. So price is kind of between our resistance and our support. So that is it, weekly time frame. So daily time frame now. So recent, we all can see that our price is of this recent movement, it is actually a bearish move, right? So recent movement on our daily time frame, we are bearish. And notice something again, our price is below our 10 period moving average. So let me quickly analyze it this way so it will be easier for us to understand. Let's take it out from this level. We saw this, an impulse move was made here downward, then there was a correction. We see that this correction hits this our 10 period moving average. By the way, this line you are seeing is 10 period moving average on the daily time frame. Price hits our 10 period moving average, then we saw another impulse move here. See, we had another impulse move downward, right? And now we've gotten another correction, and this correction has hit our 10 period moving average again. What are we expecting again? Another impulse move, and it is exactly what we had on the 6th of September. We saw this huge impulse move, then a drop again. So basically the next day again, which will be on the 7th of September, we will be having a drop again on our gold. So we'll be expecting the drop we are having, we'll be expecting it to break below this candlestick wick low. This candlestick wick low, which we can consider as our previous lower lows. This is our previous lower lows, right? This was a lows here. This was an highs. This another lows we had break below these previous lows, right? And we had a correction. Now we are expecting another drop that will break above below these lows, which will be breaking of this previous lower low. So basically we are still expecting a bearish move. Now wait, see it weekly time frame, we are still expecting a drop, right, before we see a bullish move. Now daily time frame has now confirmed it to us that we are still going to go bearish on our gold, meaning the next day would very much likely see a good amount of drop on our XAU USD on that is exactly what we are expecting. So we would want to see the drop to these lows and possibly break below it at this week. So daily time frame, we are actually expecting a bearish move. Now to actually take this trade now, I'd love to go to my 4 hour time frame to actually confirm something. So basically 4 hour time frame, price is below our 10 period moving average. So price has gone below. So if currently I have to short it, let me see, I would love to short it to this lows here. I think it will be giving us about 1,179 basis points more to drop. So we still have about 1,179 basis points to drop. So the next day we should be able to hit it and break below it, I believe so. So that is it on our gold on our 4 hour time frame. Currently, if we are watching it, because I will be uploading it soon, so it depends on how early you watch it and how where the price is at, so you'll be able to take a trade. So currently if you are watching it early, then actually short your gold till you take out this week lows here. Then at least you should be able to have about 1,000, let us say 127 pips. That should be about 127 pips or 1,000 something basis points to grab, which is a lot. Now let's see it on our USD index. By the way, I will see. Let's see on our gold. I will zoom it out like this on this daily time frame, so it will be understandable. Now we will see it on our US index. There's one concept is that once the USD is actually going bullish, then we tend to see a drop on that. That is on the fundamental aspect. There's something that we call correlation. Once the USD index tends to go up, then gold is actually continue to go bearish, and once the USD continues to go bearish, then we see a rise on our gold. Now take a look at this ice here. This was actually an ice here, right? We actually had this bullish move where we're having this rally movement upward, this movement upward here. We saw a bearish move on our gold here. See it, by the way. I think this was around 0815. Let's see if it is the same thing. This one is about this green wick here, this huge green wick here is also 0815, which 0815. So basically when we're having this bullish move upward, this our gold was actually dropping. So basically, and if you have to see our USD with the interest rate hike, we will continue to go bullish on our USD index. So if our USD index continues to go bullish, then definitely our gold again will continue to drop. So that is another confirmation that the next day again will be closing bearish. And let's see on our 1 hour time frame what it says. So 1 hour time frame, we are actually on a bearish move on our 1 hour time frame. So basically it is a confirmation that if you want to take your trade on this gold, we should now actually short this our gold to our USD. See this impulse move downward, there was a correction, another impulse move downward, we had a correction here, an impulse move was made here, a little bit of a correction, another impulse move was there. I think we should be getting a correction anytime soon, by the way. So I want you to also know that I'm doing the analysis on the 6th, and we have about 1 hour more before our gold the market to actually close. Then tomorrow, once the price open, we should see a bearish move downward. That will take out these lows we have just predicted. So basically, our gold for the next day will be bearish. So don't forget to subscribe.